for my highest good, aka the highest good. I am in the amidst getting ready. As you can see here, my hair needs to be done up. Okay. How am I gonna do it? I think I'm gonna do like a regular like 1950s do, you know, so this is a little bit of a spin-off. I love this vintage sweater, vintage beaded sweater. I've had it for such a long time. If you really focus on it, you might catch like a few moth holes in it, which like prevented me from donning it. And I just, for a while, I just stopped having occasions to wear these things to. So anyway, isn't it so freaking cute? Holy smokes. Holy smokes, get ready. All right, anyway, let me get this together. It is 1:31 a.m. PST. Oops. Okay, that's the brightest. Okay. Okay. That's, I think, how I'll do that. And then, what else? I feel like a couple of other things. Well, I'll just wear it with these because it goes with the dangly things and it's not super duper matchy, which I enjoy very much. Well, slightly a little off. It's just like me. Just like me. Do you see? Do you understand? Do you understand? So as opposed to a poodle skirt, this is one of the what you call it, pleated skirts that I decided not to move forward in being so attentively defined in its pleating. It's like, fuck it. This one's too much. The material is not vibing in that direction. So I just let it do what it does. Okay, plaid is enough. Plaid is enough. And I don't think it's wool. But what was I gonna say about it? Oh, I was looking in the mirror, I was admiring it, and then I was like, fuck the police. I just wanted to share it with you. Well, thank you. I quite am. Do you know? So this is one of my like tactile activities. Okay, look, and this doesn't seem like very much, but okay. When I was fixing the pleats, I noticed that it needed a button. I found a mother of pearl button. I hand sewed it, and I was like, okay. So this was in my like bucket of like unfinished business, and now, like, oh my god. Can you even? It's beautiful. I don't even think you could appreciate it from the camera, but seriously, it's a beautiful one. I mean, it's plain. It's just enough character. It's a one-off. Can you believe a finished project completion? But yeah. But oh my god, look at this! It's so fucking lovely. I just dabbed. Is that whatever that thing is, back in those days, huh? All right, anyway. So this is instead of doing like the Happy Thanksgiving, season 1, episode 5. This is Gifts Unlocked for To the Inner Wild. Mwah. Mwah ha ha ha. Yes. So I usually like go through the spiel of welcome back to my expanded divine battle of the infinite aid. This is divinely intervene as needed for my highest good, aka the highest good. So I don't know if it's stuck in my memory. We're doing deja vu right now, but this is Turkey's Gone Wild. This is the episode of that. So we'll figure out what's gonna I'm leaving it open. And so on the left side, well, thank you. I'm glad. I was like, how could you not love this style? Oh my God, even if you're a dude, give me some credit. It's still pay up. Anyway, on the left side, Left side. Shh. Justice. I mean, justice coming in boldly. First card, left side, recipient side. Oh my gosh, yeah. Fantastic. That's the first thing received. Justice. Holy smokes. What the heck is that all about? Well, on the right side is the Four of Cups. These are just energy cards, not the header cards. And you know, this is justice coming in, like, well, not just temperance alchemy, but also like she's cooking. And then here, Four of Cups in reversal. Just the right choice. Add a boy, add a girl, add a non-binary. This is the right choice. Out of all the options, the array, finally we see, Spirit's Cup. I get it now. I got it. We're good. Okay. So those are the energy cards. Now, I decided to pick this thing over here. I don't even know why it's clicking and clacking, but we're gonna find out. Oh, so there's Potosky crystal and ametrine, which is amethyst and citrine. How lovely. I think it's a natural build, not the dyed ones. So it's not like a fake, like, here I am, amethyst, but then I got some like work done. So another side of me looks like citrine. It's not pulling a fake. I don't believe so, because then it would be a lot more like vivid in its yellowing color, but it's not. Look at that. It's natural. It's all natural. It's a weird combination to have in there, by the way. I don't know why I would, like, you would not think ametrine and Potosky. That's crazy. They get along? They hang out? What? That's crazy. So, okay, these are the header cards. Header cards. Turkey's gone wild. Boo! 3, 2, 1. Cheese. What is it? It is the Seven of Swords. Piercing. Oh my gosh! It looks like she's getting a turkey, but it's, I think, a crane. I don't know, man, dude. Seven of Swords, that's crazy. Well, anyway, we don't have to jump to conclusions, because on the right side is King of Cups. And it's, he's upright, okay? So whenever there's lying, there's deceit, there's thieving and scheming, this is on the recipient side. That's what's coming on the inbox. I mean, it could be like a steal for home base. It could be like a steal for the win. So something more sporty in its spice than anything, okay? That's on the recipient side. So when we say sporty and spice, it's usually that, I would think that would be on the right side, the doing side. So, okay, if it's on the recipient side, well, wild turkey's coming in, okay? On the right side, King of Cups is a healer, okay? Masculinized. Like, oh, that's stuff that I see every day. Yep, I own a turkey farm, so I should know. Or my neighbor owns a turkey farm, so I understand. I understand. Okay, this is weird. Okay, so I gotta ask. Okay, energy. I gotta check the energy. Seven of Swords. Is that lying, cheating, stealing, deceiving? Yes? No. No. Is it steal for the win? Yeah. Okay. So is it like Robin Hoodish? Or is it like on game, on point? It's got to be on game, on point. I mean, I feel the energy. It's very slight. We don't want to ruin the suspense, but I already gave you the spoiler alert. And I think, like, it's kind of a no-brainer when you pay attention to the fact that this is the energy card that it's clarifying. Justice, like, duh, right? So that is a clear win. That is the sport, the game I'm in. Okay. And then, I done did it. That's what it is. I done did it. If it's the spirit of the game, the sport, the seal, like a little naughty, but it's mischief managed. That's what that is. So then, to clarify the King of Cups, the King of Cups on the right side, clarifying the Four of Cups in reverse. So the right choice. The healer knows like the antidotes easily. So this is remedying situations. Yeah, definitely. I like it. I like it. Okay. Alrighty. What was I gonna... Oh, I want some candy. Even though I brushed my teeth already. Just kidding. But I'm not kidding about the candy. Let me see. This one? My mouth is watering. Okay. Doop, 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 doop. So, like I said, I'm not going to repeat it anymore. If I see any dumb shit comments, a waste of space on commentary, you're out. Okay? All right. 1:42 a.m. 12 and a half minutes in almost. All right. Turkey's gone wild. Ooh. Okay, so Knight of Cups reappearing with facing the Four of opening up to the Four of Pentacles in reversal. These are suitors. Okay, so Four of Pentacles in reverse. Is it a lack of accountability? No, because then it would be in reversal. So this would be I'm here for it. You can take my attendance. It's a little non-committal. It's like I'll sign up for like a potluck. Okay. You know, acknowledgement that you're there, it's a semi-commitment. Like I've seen people drop out of like you know, potluck signups, and it's frowned upon, but you're not going to be demonized for it. It will be mentioned. It will be, you know, but it's not like yes, I'll be your maid of honor, and then you flop out like a week before. It's not like that. It's nothing like that. This is yeah, I'm here. I'm gonna sign me up. Okay. All right. It's chill. It's chill. All right. Okay, what else do you want to convey? Turkey's gone wild. Okay, so this is the general energy of the environment. Yeah, okay. Who are you going to expect at this hour? In the USA even. It is a holiday. I don't think people go partying much, like party much, during the Thanksgiving holidays. I don't think so. It's kind of like grounded time. But here, okay, first off, 10 of Wands in reverse. Release your worries, your concerns, your burdens, for sure. This is definitely a chill, like kickback. All right, 2 of Swords in reverse and the Ace of Cups in reverse. Totally. This is an open door policy, but have the courtesy to be kind and respectful, etc. Because the overall vibe is only aces enter. Yeah, the ones that are truly celebrated, like Trophy Cup, Gatorade style, okay? That's for real, for real. Okay, turkey's gone wild. Okay. So far, nothing, no craziness yet. This is good. I've been waiting for it. Seriously, good chill time. Thank you for the hearts. The emojis. Okay. Oh, damn. It's the death card. Facing the Ace of Swords in reversal. Some to pin down? Okay. Already the death card. Okay. Is this coming off as a threat? Is this an imposed threat? Yes? No. Yes? No. All right. So finishing. What is this? Finishing, closing out. It's not quite like the World card. It's I think this is putting the sword down. Deading a situation, deading arguments, deading like the Q&A, the 20 questions, the Spanish Inquisition. Yeah, deading that out. This is a time for peace, quiet, solitude. That's what that is. See? Ace of Swords in reversal right here. All right. So this is saying turkeys have gone wild for sure. And so this is time to like just mellow out a bit. Honestly, this would be a good time just to have a quick joint for sure, you know. But I gotta understand my reality. It's not viable right now. I gotta be good with Halloween candy. Okay. The Sun card upright. Magician facing inwards. Yeah, this is good. That's what I've conjured. That's what I can make of it. I'm good. I'm happy. I'm not picky. I have a fallback. We're okay. All right. Turkey's gone wild. Okay, so anything else on that? So far, nothing like insane. Maybe it's just the turkey's gone wild. Thank God, that's it. Maybe it's all decked out. Maybe that's this is finally great news. You know, give it a fucking rest, please. Minus the explicative. Yeah. Okay, anything else? Now I can't wear this cardigan without having my parfum. Yeah. So nice. Smells so fucking good. Oh shit. Where did you go? I like it. I like it. Give me a second. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So, I've manifested happiness for myself. Fantastic. On a small scale, I rate that 10. We can start there, okay? Smaller ticket items, hooray. So I realized this version of Gifts Unlocked. It's the habitual practice of counting your blessings, acknowledging your blessings, be the exercise of gratitude. I realized that just before doing this reading, I was like, hey, that's actually, a good um shift, a good pivot from talk your shit, Tina. Oh gosh, okay. So where'd you go? Show me where you at. Okay. Underneath my chair. King of Wands, inverted. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Inverted. Okay. It's diagonal, so it's like um slightly inverted. Upright. So the stronger piece is inverted. Okay, King of Wands, inverted. Is this internal or external? Internal, external. It's external. So there's a social piece to it. Is this singular or plural? Singular. Is this for me or also for my divine collective? Singular, divine collective. But separate energy or separate identities. Okay, so yeah. So my divine collective is also experiencing that, being approached by someone highly social and recognized, reputable, highly yeah, reputable. Yeah, definitely approached. Okay. Singular. Mm-hmm. Okay. Interesting. Okay, what's right behind it? Queen of Cups. Mostly upright or horizontal. Mostly upright. Okay. Queen of Cups. Okay. So this is oh, okay. So King of Wands has a thing. Yeah. For the Queen of Cups. Intuitive, yeah. Um has a different way of engagement. Attractive, like classy beauty. Yeah, class act. So the King of Wands likes to associate with like the pick of the litter. So someone that really stands out. It's kind of like Moses in the harem of, ladies and off in Booneyville. He chose the one that really stood out, that kept separate, that exhibited more class and more maturity than anyone else. Someone that suits him better as far as what his highest aspect, if not what he would like to emulate. Mm-hmm. Even more. Mm-hmm. It has a grounding effect. Mm-hmm. So we're not going to get too deep into here, but there's a king and the queen here, and um, on a raw, like primal, um, uh, simplified context. There is attraction, like a cup may or may not be stirred, but there's attraction here. Mm-hmm. So yeah, we're not getting too deep into this. This is the introduction. Yeah, well, okay. All right. Anything else that you want me to describe from here? Continue on. Okay. Continue on with this or from this? With, from. Okay, continue from that. Well then. Okay. What is it? The world card. Extroverted. Okay. Finish. Completion. This, spiritually speaking, is like if you're to audit and critique what is happening in this moment. Let's say it's like Lord of the Rings, like, you know, some major like a trilogy, and then they have the backstory edition where the actors or the director talks about certain scenes and etc. So the supportive commentary in this. So if we were to do that for this particular scene of introduction, they're like, oh, this signifies, this actually validates a closure of a certain chapter, because there's nothing that these two are compelled to interact with that veers on the terms of what do you call it? Blah, 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 blah. Give me a second. Someone's trying to get at me. Um, Goodness. Bullshit. So, we rebuke this energy in the name of Jesus Christ in the same terms, at bare minimum, as a previous violator. All right, so mode B. Okay. So the terms are a little different. This is signifying that there's like healthy closure. So this is not, there's no terms that would say that these two are brought together through trauma bonding. Definitely not. Nor turbulent circumstances of like extreme partying that would like be on like a juvenile term to like hook up. So this is definitely yeah, this is a bit more refined in approach, the interaction. What else? Yeah, so this does signify a healthy start, a healthy like introduction to a new open. And that's what the World card here in its extroverted form is signifying. If we were really to think about it and assess what's going on here, this is signifies a milestone. It's covered, it's achieved, closed chapter to whatever else. Okay, anything else? You know, I feel like I'm supposed to do a little bit of a braid here. Give me your second to pull it off. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. So that's good. Turkey's gone wild. So it's safe to relax here. I mean, this is showing me that if this were me being approached, I'm at the level where there are signifiers, like huge red flags, like also like almost automated by macro, you know. What, like, if there's any possible red flags in this stage, so it's okay to relax a bit. Yeah, definitely. I like it. I like it. It's doing a thing. Oh my goodness. Progress. I love it. I love the switch up here. I'm doing it Martina style rather than super duper ultra conservative. For sure. I like it. I like it. I'm compelled to do another braid. Testing my audience's patience. Let's see. Oh my goodness. It does a thing. It's doing a thing. I like the thing. I'm compelled. May the power of Christ beautify you. Yes. Thank you, Jesus. Yeah, thank you so much for working your miracles. Just kidding. No, is it, this is not a Jesus holiday, is it? I mean, you say your prayers, right? There's the table etiquette. Yeah. So Louis Louis. Oh, bye. Wait to go. Is that what they say? Yeah. Anyway. I think he goes, oh, bye. Anyway. I'm getting there. It's good to take a breather. So, see, look, I wasn't lying about the rope. That was the closest one, I think. So I'm going to work on a few knots and label them. Maybe do them a couple of times. Yes, ma'am. Oh, thank you. Thank you. All right, no, I should curl outwards so that there is variety. Okay, all done. Okay, so this is good. Okay, Turkey's Gone Wild. Okay, gifts unlocked. Okay, remember, gifts unlocked. For to the inner wild. Season 1, episode 5. What do you want to tell me? What gifts are unlocked for me? So, obviously, new connections that build upon connections that build upon connections. And achieving sunshine and bliss with, you know, even starter up items. Also putting an end, like setting aside some warring. So this one is just like that. Page of Swords, extroverted. Okay. Page of Swords, extroverted. This is a time of also observation, contemplation, learning. Oh, he got the goose. This is I was like, I'm learning. This isn't a turkey. You got a goose. You got a bird. So, talk about starting up. Getting a bird. Get your goose. What does it mean when somebody gets your goose? Is it somebody like you've been had? Is that what it is? What does get your goose mean? I'm gonna find out the answers right now. Okay, low power mind. Get your. But I'm also hearing Marilyn Manson's "Get Your Gun." Okay, this is doing a wind thing. Give me a second. What's going on? Okay, close. Go. All right, while it's doing its thing, it might take a while. Maybe I can check on the other phone. Get your goose. Okay, irritate or annoy someone to get a reaction. Yeah. Yeah. Your goose is cooked. Okay. Which means you are in big trouble or your chances of success have been ruined. Okay. Well, the goose hasn't been cooked yet. Okay. So irritate, annoy. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Okay. All right. So someone's trying to irritate or annoy, vex. You know, they have some things to learn for sure. Yeah. I think it's just not having maybe the right enough experience or the right influences in life. The page is young in age and or energy. So let's specify here. Okay. This one. Just like that. Okay. To the High Priestess. Inverted. Yeah, somebody might say something dumb to High Priestess, like very but it's like very inexperienced. I don't think that there's a language barrier here. No language barrier. Yeah. Um I was just saying something kind of immature, juvenile to a High Priestess. So they might not have like come across this type of energy before. The High Priestess knows that on average, any kind of commentary loosely spoken like that is a form of disrespect, but they don't take it that personal because um, it reflects more on this energy over here, especially at this age, especially with this energy. So, but at the same time, depending on the situation, the placement of this energy, depending on the tone, whether it's they're like very aged and just very ignorant, then this would just not allow it in their place. Okay, very understanding, but like there's no place for that here, so you're out, that kind of energy. Okay, so this is very well mediated. No medicating here. It's just not, that doesn't cut it. um and then anything else? So this is kind of a chill time here. Chill. Any like warning flags that I should be aware of? I mean, these are gifts unlocked. So knowing better is important in this context. Like, not everybody, you know, deserves or requires, you know, feuding. No, no. Nor does it need to get like drain you from like wonderful energies. um doesn't need to exhaust you, you know. As a high priestess, one deserves better than that. So here, Seven of Wands, leverage. Seven of Swords in reverse, no bullshit. Page of Wands in reverse, the spark, the ember. Knight of Wands in reverse, um the need to place one's spirits elsewhere. Ace of Pentacles in reverse, definitely elsewhere, something bigger. I got bigger fish to fry. That's what this is. Because remember, Knight of Wands in upright is conviction. So in reversal, it's just like I'm an ambitious person. I like to start shit with real shit, like good shit. So I got bigger fish to fry. That's it. You know, just scoot on over. You're in my way. I'm gonna bake this turkey or whatever. I have to check on the turkey, etc. And so yeah, this is not really 100% about being business 24/7. This is just like Just scoot, you know, shoot, you know, shoo. Out of the kitchen. Unless you're helping. That kind of energy. Unless you're gonna cook. So, that's what this is. Okay. I like it. I like it. This is a very mature way to see what your true applications are. Um, under the impression of home and hearth. Like, mhm. When there are gatherings, this is a good display of where you're at internally. Um, it's a good demonstration, actually. Like kind of like the bonus round, an easy display of, you know, something that already gives the impression of safety. Excuse me. Give me a second. I need a little drink. Gosh, this is kind of annoying. Give me a second. Drinking something. It's semi-frozen. Okay. Lipstick. Okay. All right. So I get the impression from the higher ups, the ones that matter as far as observations. This is an opportunity for a candid glimpse of where we're at, where I'm at. So gifts unlocked. This is a kind of like a blessing, because this is another stage that's set. You know, when you go to, let's say, a festival, and they have different stages, kind of like overlapping sets. This is the opportunity when you shift locations, if there's like a logistics change, what the vibe is like, you know? So it's good. Okay. It's easy going. It's a blessing. Anything else? Alrighty. 5 of Pentacles in reverse, 7 of Cups in reverse. Yeah. This is, I was gonna say, it's an exercise of free will. The choice of what stage you want to visit at any given time. And and obviously it's not going to be at a lacking, because you're foregoing, let's say, 2 other stages at minimum, for you know, the ideal delivery. The most abundant one. Okay. All right. Gifts unlocked. These are clarifiers, actually. So, any more gifts unlocked here? That one on the thumb. Four of Pentacles. Kind of accentuated, kind of upright. There are some dark energies attempting to come through. Let me see. But this is standing one's ground and not letting them in. Definitely not. They're trying to make their way through and trespass, but there's no allowance here. If one were to do that and fully get in, that would be against one's will, which is uh, against the intruder. Definitely. I mean, that's obvious, but this is an FYI. So is that someone that's like trying to physically or energetically trying to trespass? Is anyone trying to physically trespass? No. But I think it's something to still, have eyes on. But energetically, they did say yes. Obviously, I mean, if they're trying to get at me, clarify. Oh, this is just like an add-on. Yeah. Oh, there's two here. 9 of Cups, extroverted, okay, and Queen of Pentacles inverted. So the Queen of Pentacles here is a little bit more reserved than usual. Kind of like there's a smidgen of ignorance is bliss, but it's more so this is the most quiet that I've had in such a long time. Let me just soak up the happiness. Let me just live that up. Okay? Because this might be the maximum that I get for a while. And that's not to manifest it. It's just saying this is for sure the most quiet that I have received. I am going to enjoy it. Okay? For all that it's got. All that I've got. Yeah. Making that decision. So Turkey's gone wild. Sure. Sure there's some turbulent energies. Sure, they're just doing what they do at any other given day. But also it's the understanding that some energies just again have not had enough life experience. Their life experience is not as well versed as what I have been through. And or they just haven't been around the most supportive energies, or how do I say it, the best influences, let's put it that way. 100%. Yeah, so you kind of like give people the benefit of the doubt, just a smidgen of it, just a casual base of it, and say, they've got to learn a few things, and that's more so their energy than anything. So there's a bit more leeway. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I feel like, because I really feel like this is like young energy, um a bit rebellious. No one has really given them healthy attention or enough attention, and yeah, so maybe that's why they're acting up. I'm not going to give them any excuse, just I am enjoying this much quiet that I've had. I haven't had in a while, so there's that. Okay, let me get clarifiers on that. This one? Okay, that's one of them. 8 of Swords in reverse. So, freed up. 3 of Swords. You give them an inch, they take a mile. Is that what this is? That's what that is. Okay. I spoke a little too soon. Yeah. So I know better. And these energies, when they challenge this element of trust, they're going to get this reflected back to them, whether or not it's a holiday. Doesn't matter what kind of holiday it is. It could even be their birthday. I could give one less fuck. I gave them the respect of some leeway, and they chose to outright disrespect it in its personal sense. So, what else do we do? Okay, at least I, had a quick second. Okay. Just 10 of Cups. Is this saying it's killing it? No, it's disrespect. Killing it? Disrespect. No, that is correct. Disrespect. Okay. So 10 of Cups is... I really enjoy the sense of fulfillment. I enjoyed the few seconds of peace that I had. And I'm looking to preserve that. No hard feelings, but I'm gonna preserve that. I'm gonna create an extension. Okay. So what the heck? Like, what is the response to that? What is the response to that energy? 3 of Cups, extroverted, and the Devil card, extroverted. Okay. This is being very aggressive with the element of celebration. This means that this energy lives their self-fulfilling prophecy, and they don't get to partake in this. They're kicked out. They're out. They're obviously not enjoying as much as we are. So, in a way of respect, we let them out to do their own thing. That's what that is. Like, you're obviously not enjoying yourself. You want to cause a ruckus. You want, like, I don't want to give you that much of my attention. So you might as well seek it elsewhere. And so this is like getting kicked out. Yeah. No hard feelings. I mean, what else are you telling me with your energy? Yeah. So this is a minimum amount of cruelty, but being very direct, forthright about respect in its comprehensive sense. Okay. Anything else? Turkey's gone wild. Gifts unlocked. So this is a very it's not just diligent. It's a diplomatic way of handling things. So the gifts unlocked is handling situations better, not giving so much energy into it, being very forthright, which is a good display and a good measure of confidence and belief in the opportunity for better for both sides, by being, again, very efficient with messaging, Comprehensive, not leaving anything out. It's thorough and concise. While holding rock steady without doing the gray rock method. We already did like a slight version of that in its toddler-esque form, but when they defy at more of like an adult scale intent, they got it. They're out. That's it. There's no 3 strikes rule here. It's just matching the energy of being direct. Okay. All right, Turkey's Gone Wild. Gifts unlocked. What's facing here is 7 of Cups. Extroverted facing the 10 of Wands in reversal. 7 of Cups, options, 10 of Wands in reversal. Okay, so freeing oneself up. Yeah, they're like, if this is job, oh wait, okay, so right behind that 5 of Cups, in reversal also. So goodbye, and graceful goodbye. So if this were a job, this is being let go. I mean, there's many that are not just qualified to be in that position, but that want to be in that position. So let's move forward right here, right now. This is a professional throwdown for sure, without it being a body slam. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. It's weird. Okay, clarifying the Hermit in reverse. Yeah, so there's no meandering. There's no adjustments to any kind of light that is seen in a dark tunnel. There's no negotiation upon navigation. We've neared the end. We're at the end of this tunnel, and now I don't have to negotiate with dimly lit personas along the way. I don't need the extra. So there's that. That's interesting. Yeah. So this is a display of leadership. In its matronly sense, or even like patriarchal sense. Time is money, and this is setting me up for success. So this is a blessing, not so much in disguise, but a blessing that pays it forward to upcoming stats. So let's say my business grows, or I take on like a major project. It's not like hard business every single like moment of the day, but at the same time, as I collect the credits basically for vacation time, along the way, there's a level of temperance, like vacation embedded in temperance. So it's navigating with the flow of things, and it's noting any resistance that proves to be that proves to reveal itself as stagnant energy. Because there's resistance that is invaluable within its challenges, um, but then there's, of course, the resistance that proves to be stagnant. So anyway, it's noting the nuances between energies in a strong role that um, fulfills that creates fulfillment to the soul. So if something is that important to you, you're not gonna let like little shits, fuck around in your arena. Um, Not only is it distracting, but it's a waste. It's a waste. Like I didn't get here just to fuck around with that energy. Um, we're on different levels, and it's not a matter of ego. It's I got here and I'm serious about what I'm doing here. I like what I'm doing here. Obviously it doesn't mean that much to you, so you know, you can go. You can go now. So it's important in detecting nuances because there's a learning curve with some, just like oh, I didn't know it, I didn't realize this or that. But there are definitely some very ignorant energies, very stubborn energies that are meant to be in a different environment that facilitates their growth path. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, that's it for that. So I think it's takeaways time because we're about an hour in. So 2:32 a.m. 2 takeaways from my Divine Collective. Okay, first takeaway for you is just excuse me, upright. This is done in several languages. Okay, so Page of Wands inverted. Page of Wands inverted. Okay. This is braving a new realm, like earning your keep, going through like earning skins basically. So this is move up leveling. You see, so you see like there's like a leopard skin on his back. He's stepping onto this plate, which is like there's almost like mountainous like lava coming through. So this is more turbulent region. So like this energy has like graduated the regular jungle safari whatever, and is stepping onto new terrain. So my Divine Collective's gift unlocked is the opportunity to step into something more fitting. Yeah, it's kind of like moving from cityscapes, like the concrete jungle, to the Amazonian rainforest. And although things are more like intense and turbulent there, it is so much more beautiful. The foliage is much more beautiful, so therefore I would gauge the soil to be more fertile. The anything that is like consumable is a lot more abundant in its nutrients, so definitely more fitting for a warrior. Your second takeaway is Six of Swords in reverse. Okay, this is entering in with a calm. Okay. Very even keeled. Okay. So it's not like stepping in from one world to another with like the fleeing, like a refugee. This is stepping into it with like calm and collected. Like, I know what I'm getting into. I know what I'm leaving. I know that I belong in this, arena, etc. So, your first takeaway clarifier is, okay, that way. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Deliverance. It is deliverance for sure. Freedom. I'm hearing in Rage Against the Machine, freedom. That he's yelling it. Yeah. Yeah. Freedom. All right. Okay. Your second takeaway clarifier is just as is. Okay. The Sun card in reverse. This is feeling the warmth of the sun. This is being part of your environment, and this is a great sense of closure of in its visceral sense of leaving one arena and graduating one arena to another. So very memorable, very like a sun kiss type of opportunity. This is really nice. So that's great. Congratulations. Okay, my first takeaway is, how's this? Okay. The moon card in reverse. It's new moon energy. It's about intentions, mysteries, lies, deceit. No. Okay, so but this is a great deal of pull as well. This is master manifester energy, because the moon card in reverse talking about intentions, and it's in reversal. It's having a great deal of pull, like magnetism. Yeah, magnetism. Woo! My magnetism has upgraded. My second takeaway. The Hangman card inverted. Okay, it's being objective, like looking at myself like at a distance, like stepping outside of my shoes. Okay. Okay. All right. My third takeaway is like that. 3 of Swords inverted? I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of movement in its circular motion. 3 of Swords inverted. Maybe it's a different Uselay. No. Heartbreak. Heartbreaking. Heartbreaker. I don't know. I guess I've become more stern in my energy, so it inevitably breaks some hearts. I think some energies are not at the same level. And I'm not talking about like, oh, I'm better than anybody. I was just saying, like, when you mature, you kind of grow out of certain customs of interaction. So it's not normalizing toxicity. So it's being a little more straightforward, and I guess what may be conceived of as brutal, in being straightforward. It's like, dude, I was just saying hello. That kind of energy. Or like, oh, dude, I was just asking for your number. And it's like, okay, so then you can what? Like, so I'm becoming like this parental figure, with energies that I don't have time for. It's just cut to the chase. I see the energy for what it is. Yeah, I think it's more so that. Okay, well, I get clarifiers for that. So my first clarifier to the moon card in reverse. Extroverted. Three of Wands, extroverted. Something's coming in. Yeah, so yeah, this is definitely Master Manifestor energy. Gifts unlocked. Yay. Okay. All right. So my intentions are to receive um uh funding and opportunities to pay all of my accounts that are due, overdue, on time. Here for it. So mote it be. My second takeaway, clarifier to the Hangman in reverse, or in inverse, inverted. Extroverted. Four of Swords, extroverted. Thinking about where I want to be. Yeah. So looking at myself at a distance, like, where do I really want to be? Where do I really want to end up? Well, I don't know if end up is like the right answer to questioning, like the right way to question. Um, I think to indulge in this is to really just stand back and say, as if I were a counselor to myself, an advisor to myself, looking, at separateness, just like, you would be good at this, you would be good at that. I don't think I have to ground myself in its super uber practical sense, like, okay, so now you go to school for psychology, to become like a whatever counselor. I don't think it's so much as that. I think it's more like by default a process of elimination on where not to apply myself. So for me, it's like, okay, I need to make bills. So I'll start from the very, very bottom, the easiest route, like possibly whatever. I'll apply to, I don't know, entry level retail. And I'm not talking shit on anybody, but it's like, I've seen what it's like out there, and even to like bus tables or whatnot, you have to fit a certain like vibe, and it's like dumbing myself down to a certain like understanding of what that role should fulfill is like they wouldn't buy it either. Like there's something fixated in people's minds. I mean, how do I say it? I've seen enough of the world to notice that, like, even if I wanted to become like a waitress, I'd have to play the game of, like, I'll at least suck your dick, that kind of energy. You know what I mean? That's how like awful the world has become, you know? So I just looking at myself at a distance, okay, where not to apply myself. That's not where I, want to go with my life. That's not how I want to be treated. That's not how I don't want to dumb myself down to, engaging with that on a day to day. You know what I mean? I've had enough of that. Even with like that happens also with respectable like companies. Like seriously, no. So it's kind of like having your own back, watching your own back for sure. So, okay. Three of Swords. Okay, let me just get one more clarifier to that because that was pretty harsh, but that's what I know it to be. So, yeah, that's what it, so let me get one more clarifier to that. What do my guides want to say about that? Okay. The Devil in reverse. Like, I don't control and everything. Nor should I obsess about how the world conducts itself in its current state. Um, like, no matter how much I try to put my best self out there, um, there's that factoid, that fun fact of how the world is at its current state. Um, and I've lived a life of like, what is it? be be the person basically that you would like the what is it? Be the reflection of what you would like the world to be. I have a high pitch ringing in my left ear. 246. Yeah, it's high pitched, but it's like kind of muffled, muted. It is still going though. Okay, what does 246 mean? Angel number 246. Let me look up right now. Angel number. Oh shit! I should have just gone with 246. It's fading off right now. It is interpreted as a message about balancing daily life, career, and home, as it combines the energies of 2, partnership and balance, 4, work and stability, and 6, home and responsibility. It suggests a period of focusing on practical and domestic matters while maintaining harmony in your professional life, a time for both hard work and nurturing your home environment. Building stability. So there's an element of practicality, but it's not like going so far as like I will start from the bottom of the barrel, the easiest of ease, like anybody can get into it. And the fact is I've applied to those jobs too, and that's not true. That's not true. So it's looking at the reality and shifting, like pivoting accordingly. So I don't even know how to go about that then. I mean, it already showed me that there is a very abundant opportunity that's not going to lowball me or lowbrow me on what I have to offer. So there is a presentation of an opportunity that is very stable and that isn't like out of my realm, you know, that is very much within my niche, my niche, whatever. So I'm gonna get one more card out of that, which is my defining guides. So because I get the impression that I'm supposed to hold steady until that comes through, but 7 of Pentacles and Page of Pentacles. So yeah, continue investing. Be that like Forrest Gump like ping pong player, you know, that just minds their own business, like going through life like that. You're good at what you do, at what you apply yourself to, and very well recognized for that, and eventually it lands you some opportunities. So let's just be patient. Like, dude, I don't know how much more patient my outstanding bills have to go. Like, so I'm just gonna get a little bit more context. Like, what? Okay, what is my divine guides? The expanded divine panel of the infinity. What do they want to say about it? The Chariot card. Moving along is traction. I'm gaining traction. But this is internal, else external. It is also happening external, but they want me to focus more on like what I'm doing. Like I am gaining traction already. I have been gaining traction. I am much further along in my field than expected, even amongst the experts. So I can consider myself one in the league. But as far as opportunities, they want me not to pay attention too much about on what's going on around me. Um, that level of impatience is a smidgen, like a reflection of indifference in what's going on for myself. So just reapply that back. Reapply the funds back to self, you know, the energetic funds. Um, Don't worry, they're coming through. Yes, no. There's silence there, but I don't think it's ignorance. It's more like tough cookie love type of energy, where they said, I said what I said. I said to keep, you know, mind what you're doing. Okay. Continue to gain traction. Continue to do what you're doing. Okay. 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 All right. So my third takeaway is, oh shoot. Okay. 8 of wands inverted. So communication is coming straight to me. Straight to me and only me on that. 5 of pentacles upright. Like just continue being practical. Okay, making sense out of what you have, Tina. There, what I have. So there's like a growth. There's already growth within that expansion. Jupiter. Okay, and then the Judgment card in reversal. So this kind of feels like the long and winding road type of energy, the CVS receipt. But this is also the arena of the list of accomplishments are growing. Okay, consider that in this like little waiting period thing. So they're Dharma points collecting. Like like spiritual sense, people are like, damn, you stacked, that kind of energy. So with a lot of Dharma points. This is my that's my third takeaway. So again, this is kind of like the bonus round. This is supposed to be like the fun wait, free time. It's still free time. Bonus round. It's more so they want to dub this as the bonus round. For me. See what you can do with this downtime. So again, reverting back, it's about intention. This is a master manifestor, right? Okay. King of Pentacles. No, this is external. There is going to be a contact for an opportunity. Yeah, I will be dialed up. Like this is kind of like the high priestess level, except on the contacts. This is a rotary phone, the dial, the dial phone like that. That's what that is. Like I got it under control. It's kind of like the Four of Pentacles on blast. It's like on a rotational thing. This is kind of like the like lifestyles of the rich and famous. So like their garage. This is a big time boss. So this is has the luxury of like a rotary kind of like, you know, like those that mechanism that where it rotates your ties, your like your neckties in like a circular formation. They have that with like their cars. That's what I'm saying. Like for real. They know what's up with that. So don't worry about that. To gain the interest and appeal of that energy yeah, there's no mistake about this type of energy. All right, that's it. That's it for now. All right, thanks very much. Thanks so much. Oh, I forgot. This is that's just the second takeaway clarifier. Holy crud. Okay, so my third takeaway clarifier to the Three of Swords. Extroverted? No, inverted. No, wait. Inverted? Is just like that. Two of Wands in reverse. To be determined, to be announced. I don't understand. Help me understand. Oh, you know what? This is like, don't kill yourself over nothing. Because I started to get like self-criticism being like pending. Like there's a caution towards that. So gifts unlocked also includes knowing yourself, knowing also not just the darkness within, but also like the criticism, you know, the critical part of self. And so with that caution, Two of Wands in reverse is like, you know, it's to be determined, to be discussed, to be announced. This is the unknown. So like, don't kill yourself over nothing, you know, don't kill yourself like worrying over like what you don't know. Everyone doesn't know some things, like something about an element of their life. Everybody's got something to learn. So like, don't kill yourself over, like, don't hurt yourself. Thinking too hard about what's gonna happen. Okay. Okay. Five of Cups, extrovert. Yeah, so remember, that's a closed chapter. Say goodbye to that stuff. Anytime you encounter the stuff like about worrying about how it's going to happen, how it's going to unfold, just know it's going to unfold for sure. So, put those stressors behind you. It's not even a mountain over a molehill. It's definitely like killing yourself over nothing. Like, no. Don't do that. Okay, that's it for now. Thanks very much for all donations provided in and of light and love that reciprocate equally and therefore abundantly. But now that this reading is officially over, these readings, I call back all my power, energy, essence, gifts, strength, properties, passions, pursuits from those that call upon, cast, generate, bring, magnify, multiply, or any variation thereof the aforementioned ill will, intent, thought form, pattern, and or entity to pass through the white line of the Holy Spirit for cleansings, for blessings, for reformatting to love and light energy, and to be refortified in me, only me, a house of free, no doubt, and no attachment, except for all bonus points included. Thanks so much. Upon closing the portals in these readings, I send all energies back to their appropriate locations outside of mine where their appropriate karmas do, assisting with a sequence of rollout and light and love. I close the portals in these readings now.